Good morning. I'm here for the beautiful St. Regis. I got in last night, but I'm not here just to enjoy that beautiful hotel, though I am. I am here for 29 to 29 Everesting Aspen Special Edition. I'm trying to figure out where the gondola is and all of that, so I can kind of take a little sneak peek, and then I'm gonna go walk and get some coffee. I was just here a couple weeks ago and I found this spot that I really like. That's about a 30-minute walk away, and I thought that sounded like a nice way to spend the morning. Festivities don't start till midday, so I have some time. Let's go see if we can find the spot. True to form, I already got lost, and a kind stranger pointed me in the right direction. Okay then. It's not right out the back of the resort like in previous events, but I don't think it's far. I just took the wrong turn. Oops. Okay, I found it. Apparently a bear was just up there, but I missed it. Look how pretty the leaves are. So exciting. Just ran into a friendly face. People are checking it out. It looks pretty steep right out the gate. I think we're going straight up that, but I don't actually know. We'll find out. So if you're not familiar, 29 to 29 Everesting is an endurance challenge. They have two types of events they do currently. They have trail, which I've done twice now. Earlier this year, I was at my second one in Park City, and I have a video about that if you want to see my experience. It's the 3 mountain marathons in 3 days. And then this event, this will be my 4th year doing one of these, and this is their mountain event where the goal is to hike the elevation equivalent of Mount Everest, which is 29,029 feet, in a 36-hour window. And the concept is you go up a mountain however many times it takes to get to that elevation, but you ride down, you don't hike down. Otherwise, I don't think it would be feasible time-wise to do unless you were really running. Tomorrow we will go up this mountain 9 times, and it's a 3-point-something mile trail. It's just I think it's just over 3 miles, and it's, I think, 3,300 feet of elevation gain each one. So it's going to be steep, and it's going to be a grind, but I'm real excited, and I can't wait. So now I'm just kind of dilly-dallying for the rest of the morning, but I'm going to take a nice long walk and go get a croissant, and then we'll go do the check-in and all that jazz. So really fun. Good times. Oh, that's the gondola. It wasn't already obvious. If you watched my last video, this might look familiar, but this is the Aspen Meadows Resort. And this was such a good croissant, I had to come back and have it again. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm back in my lovely hotel room, which reminds me, I did film a tour last night, so I'm gonna pop that footage in here. It's at the beautiful St. Regis in Aspen. It is a really nice room, so roll on room tour. Okay, I just got in. It's Wednesday evening. It is so fancy. Me driving up in my car with the mattress in it and hauling in my pillow and my groceries did not fit in with the vibe. But I'm not complaining. It's beautiful. I'm gonna give you a room tour. I think I'm probably, though, the only person who's brought their own pillow to the St. Regis. Their camping pillow, mind you, but oh heck, my neck. Right, so you walk in, you've got this mini bar situation with very fancy looking things in it, and look at that tub. I will be getting in that tub very shortly. Beautiful bathroom. Hello, and this is your friend Jen. Gorgeous. Let's look at the stuff. Ren. Oh no, it's all different stuff. Ooh, no, I can't. They're different brands for the products. That's wow, that's a new class of fancy. The shampoo and conditioner is a different brand from the, ooh, a robe, yay. Okay, anyway, and then there's this big line of mirrors, which I'm guessing are just a bunch of very fancy looking closets. Everything is fancy at the St. Regis. Oh, look, they give you a humidifier and another robe. Fun. And 5 different kinds of pillows. I know, I brought my own pillow. So sue me. Look at this though. It's so cool. I love those lamp fixtures. Let's turn one on because I want to see it. Let's see. Oh, look at that. It's still darling. And, oh good, we can take our pre-event selfie there. And we've got a very fancy coffee machine, which I will not use. Oh, they gave us a gift. A Maroon Bells reusable tote. Well, that's nice. And another fancy lamp. We're gonna turn all the fancy lamps on. And a desk, and look at this for lounging. I don't think I probably have any sort of view, but we can at least look. Okay, hold on. Maybe not. Oh, I do have a tiny little view. Okay, so I believe the mountain we climb up is just out back. I'm gonna explore in the morning, and I'm sure I've already shown you that part. So I tend to do these things out of order, but that's the room. That's all my stuff. Just a little bit of stuff, and yeah, pretty nice. Just one question though. What is this for? Is this so you can put your drink down while you're taking your mirror selfie? Is it? What is it for? I don't know. I gotta make room in the schmancy, refrigerator to put my yogurt in. I hope they don't mind. It's not one of those ones that like charges you when you move things, so I'll just shove things around to fit my yogurt, my berries in. Pretty sweet, right? I took a very long bath in that tub last night, and it was glorious. Now, I've just spent the last little while, it's still like over an hour. It's like almost an hour and a half until I can even go down and check in, but I'm just like getting organized. I did stay at the coffee shop for a little while and read my Kindle, read my book. I always put down in the description what I'm currently reading if you're ever curious. But anyway, I just spent the last little bit getting completely organized. This is an event that I have the opportunity to be like over prepared, and you can overpack. Like, it's acceptable and encouraged. In fact, they encourage you to. So with these events, with 29 of 29, the mountain events, you have the ability to have a gear bag that's kept on the mountain for you. So usually they're at the base of the mountain. This time they're at the top. So that will be interesting. I don't know if that will be better or worse or neutral. I have no idea. But anyway, I need to drop the bag off today for them to take it up the mountain. So I'm just getting everything ready, and I was like, well, while I'm at it, I'll just put everything out. So I'm going to give you a little look at how I've organized for this event. Over here, we have game day outfit, like outfit number 1. So everything down to the shoes. And so I remember to put the anti-chafe stuff on my feet. It's like in the shoe with my socks, ready to go. But before I do that, I have already pre-cut I am going to tape up my feet preemptively. When I'm on my feet for this long, it just makes sense. I always tape the back of my heels when hiking, especially going uphill, right? But I don't always tape the bottom of my feet. I tend to get hot spots under my 2 larger, like the metatarsals. So I'm just preemptively taping in a way that makes sense to me with the 2 different kinds of tape. It just worked. You gotta find out what works for you, right? And then I've got outfit number 1. I think I'm gonna start out the morning. And this is what I wore when I was here a couple weeks ago to hike that 18-miler with my bike shorts underneath my light hiking pants. Obviously sports bra, tank top, my wool shirt, and then I'm going to start out with my like lighter jacket option. Because I'm wearing all of these layers, I think it'll be fine. Hat, gloves, sunglasses, bandana, and road ID, which is required. Some sort of identification on the trail. So that's outfit number 1, ready to go. I don't have to think about it in the morning. I think I'm going to start, I haven't historically used my running vest for the mountain events. I usually use this guy. But because this is such a long trail and it's so much higher up in altitude than any of the other mountains we've done for this particular challenge, I have a feeling I'm going to be needing to carry more gear. And this holds quite a bit, but this will hold a little bit more and be more evenly distributed. So I can shove my rain jacket in there, which I think I'm probably going to need on Saturday and maybe even overnight from Friday to Saturday. So I'm kind of starting with this in mind. This is a very well-supported event. Like I said, there's aid stations, I believe, every mile or so. So I don't need to carry a lot on me. I'm just bringing a couple basics with me to make sure, like, in case, like, stuff that I'm used to hiking with, this is not enough for the whole event. This is just, like, in case I need it. My apple cinnamon applesauce, for whatever reason, it just makes my body happy. I like to do any sort of event with some gum on hand, because I'm telling you, sometimes the gum can change the game, and it's totally mental. It, like, snaps you out of the mental fatigue. It just, trust me. I mean, we're different folks, different strokes. I have my lighter pair of waterproof mittens to go over my gloves in case it's extremely cold or starts raining, and a headband to wear over my hat. I will probably put one of these to start in the morning with my water and just have one extra in my vest. And then I just have this little guy because the sun's going to come up within an hour after the event starts. It'll already be daybreak, so it won't be completely dark. So this is one of my favorite little things. It's very bright. Sorry if I just blinded you. But it's so lightweight, and it just magnetizes on, and I like to wear mine lower down than up on my hat. I do have another lamp option for nighttime. Of course, tissues, my favorite sunscreen. It's all, oh, there it is, the Unseen sunscreen, and a sunscreen lip balm. So that's all going to go in my pack. Of course, I have my hiking poles. Do not do this event without them. Now, things that I'm packing in the gear check bag. Again, this is probably on the more conservative side as to what they recommend on the packing list, but I've done these events enough. And also, I can walk back to the room. A lot of people will to go to sleep. I don't know yet if I'll have the opportunity to go to sleep, but I do have another set of clothes that I've set aside in the room here to not be in the gear check bag in case I go back to the room and I'm like, oh, I need to change. So I do have one other set of clothes not pictured here that's just going to stay in the room. We'll see if I make it back to the room or not. I have a feeling it's going to take me almost the full 36 hours to do this event, and I'm not rushing it, so that's why I'm coming prepared. Okay, so I have another pair of my regular hiking shoes, and I'll link everything that I can. People always ask for links. I always put as many linkable things as I can in my descriptions. And then I have my Gore-Tex ones, my more waterproof ones. Those will be in this bag just to keep my clothes from being dirty. And then I have an extra bag to put soggy clothes in the event that I change, which I probably will do at least once. I have a full other set, just what I showed you, like the same outfit, repeat, to change into, 2 pairs of socks, another bandana, gotta have different sunglasses for day 2, breaking out the yellow ones for that. I'll have this little kit and caboodle, all this will go in here. I have my backup battery for my phone, which I will probably need, another one of those little lights I just showed you, all charged up, a headlamp. This can come in very handy if there's any, chafing. An extra sunscreen, a couple more elements, my room key, and then this is like my foot/injury boo-boo kit. Of course, they have med tents and stuff, but I like to have my own supplies. It's always possible I could trip and fall because I am prone to do so as a klutz. So I have some bigger Band-Aids for like bigger gashes and some Neosporin, and then all of my different kinds of tape cut into all different kinds of sizes in case I need to retape my feet or ankles, or in the event that I need tape for something else. Again, they have amazing staff that can tape you up for larger things, which I took advantage of last year when my adductors totally seized up on the mountain on the 3rd ascent, and I thought I was going to die. And the massage team, the therapists there, they rolled it out and they taped me up, and I was good as new. And then this little guy just has if you've been around a while, you know, this is like a tiny little walking pharmacy. I've got a couple lozenges, more gum, so a different lip balm and hairbrush, and some tech cleaning wipes, just like a little girly kind of pouch of stuff. Last but not least, I have my full rain gear / snow situation, because they were saying it might snow on Saturday, and now it looks more like maybe storms. But anyway, I have my full Gore-Tex rain pants, my heavier duty rain jacket. Again, I have a feeling I will be carrying this in my back overnight. And then my heavier duty mittens in case I need something warmer. Another pair of gloves, a full-on beanie hat, and my warmer jacket for evening if I need it. And I am going to go ahead and pop this other pack in there in case I get up the first ascent and I'm like, I don't want to carry that, my vest. I'd rather have my waist pack, which is historically what I use in these events. But anyway, all that's going to go in here, and I will drop that bag off, and they're going to put it at a tent at the top of the mountain. Normally I would put in like extra of my own snacks, but because of all of the bear activity around here, we're not allowed to do that. So if I want extra snacks, I need to come back to the room, but it's less than 10 minutes to get from the base of the gondola back to the room. So I think in that circumstance, if I really need my own snacks, I will be able just to come back and do that. And maybe at some point I'll want to come back and take a shower anyway. So that's everything. The organization, I will pack all of this tonight. So it's ready to go. I just have it out just to make sure in my brain that I'm not forgetting anything. But yeah, I might remember more things with the, let me turn you around, with the event this afternoon and the talks and everything. They'll go over gear and stuff, just like a running checklist in my mind to make sure I have everything. But I think I have everything I really need for my gear check bag, not carry-on-me stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and pack that up and bring it down with me in over an hour when I go to check in. But yeah. Yee! It's almost here. It's getting real. Okay, so here's the check-in situation. I just got my wristband and bib and things. Well, I'll show you all the things in there, but very involved. So this is pretty neat. They have a customization station. So you can get things like heat pressed onto the hoodies, and you can also get your name or whatever you want embroidered into that. He's doing my hat right now. Looks like they've got some food, some nibbles. Okay, here's the scene right when the event is starting. They've got them. I'm gonna go check out the merch next, but a very nice, organized event. Okay. Stuff, as I have checked in, stuff has been acquired. Look at this. Fancy. Instead of like the old sticker name tag, we have your backstage pass to meet the band. No, this fancy thing, the list of the things you have done. So cool. My bib number is 156 this go around. I have the little wristband that gets me on the mountain stuff. This is just like to wear tonight, I think. And for the events. And then got a whole bag of stuff. First of all, this is like a special edition event. They're never, well, I don't know if they're never going to do this again, but it's not going to be like an annual event like they do with their other mountains. And it did cost a little more, and it's alumni only. So I actually saw a lot of familiar faces and chatted with lots of folks, and that was really, really nice, and there'll be a lot more of that to come. But I'm just going to show you the things that I checked in with. Got the hiking pole labels, which I need to put on my poles right away. And then look at these bag tags. Not the little like paper ones this time. It's like legit. So that I'll put that on there. And the other one's just for posterity, I guess. And then this is my first, I'm going to take this off because it's driving me a little nuts with the sound while I'm trying to film. This is my first event wearing the black bib. So look. Matt wrote me a little note. Oh, this is so nice. Jen, welcome back to 29 of 29. It means so much to have you join us again at this special event as you continue to inspire the entire community with your black bib legacy. I can't wait to cheer you on and see you wearing red hat number 4 on Saturday. Keep climbing. I really hope I get that red hat on Saturday. But look, I got like a little black bib coin. 3-time finisher. So if you're like, what the heck is the black bib? After you have completed and completely summited 3 29 of 29 events, where you get the red hat is like the finisher prize for doing all of the ascents and getting to the 29,029 feet. Then you are given black bib status, and instead of a white bib to wear while hiking, you have a black one, and it has the number of like their little branding logo circles on there for as many red hats as you've gotten. So this is my bib this go around. This is like a totally different design they've done for this Aspen one, which is really, really neat. There's the back. They're still gonna like check off. These are they're the highest peaks on the 7 different continents. So you get a check mark And depending on where you finish, maybe you don't make it all the way to Everest, no biggie, you still get a medal for whichever the highest peaks you've gotten to, which I think is just so, so nice. Okay, then there's the swag. Of course, you get a hat, right? We'll take this off because we don't need that sticker on there. But look, they had like, I showed this in the vid, but they had like a custom embroidery place. So I had a Jen embroidered on it. Historically, here, I will take down my hair to show you. I have the world's tiniest head, and these chucker style hats don't do me any justice. I look like a bobblehead, but it's cute and I'm gonna wear it anyway, especially because it is embroidered. I would probably wear it. I brought my gray hat in, but I'll probably wear that one tomorrow. I did buy a hat, so I'll leave my hair down to try that on. And then, of course, standard, you get a hoodie. But then they had a heat press option to add something. So I added this little thing onto the hood that says keep climbing. Super cute. So there's my hoodie. It doesn't have anything on the back, but it has the Aspen 29/29. Very nice. What else is in the swag bag? I was counting on this. They've been partnered with AG1 for a long time. And I didn't bring my AG1 because I was like, they're going to give me a 5-pack of travel AG1s and a bottle, which I will probably leave behind because I don't need any more of those. But I do appreciate this and I will use it. There's also something other special in there, but I'm just going through like the standard swag first. Like if you came along with me on any of my previous 29/29 adventures, this is like the typical swag. We've got a shirt. Oop. Little packet just fell out of it. How cool! It's like a sports material. 29/29 Aspen. It has this like special branding for the event on there, and then this is the bigger branding for the event. Really, really nice. Okay, and then the most exciting thing, which I'm very excited about, is they gave us a puffer. They gave us a puffer. It's a marmot. Like this was not in the this is different. So I'm hoping it fits. Cause hold on. We gotta stand. Oh, it does fit. Yay! I have big hips. You guys know. I got those wide childbearing hips. So here, let's go look in the mirror. I think that's gonna be better. Hold on. Here's the jacket is nice. She loves this. Wow. So maybe this is like a stand for your camera. I don't know. This is really nice. Wow. So that's different. That's part of the like, you know, it's a little bit different around here kind of thing. Okay. So, and then lastly in the swag bag are a pair of earplugs and a chapstick, which is branded. I'm getting warm, so I'm going to take this off. And then there's usually a letter from Mark. Here it is. Yes, Mark. Mark is one of the co-founders, and he's also the CEO. And he writes a really nice letter every time. It's like an actual tote bag instead of the like reusable bag this time, but I had so many of those that I actually got rid of some, so that works out just fine. Neato. Okay. So those are all the things that came in the swag bag. Sorry, my hair is a mess. Here's what I bought. I'm actually going to try this shirt on right now, so if I need to exchange it, hopefully I still have the size. I like, these are nice, but it's not a material that I want to wear as like an everyday shirt. They have, this is new this year, this kind of like scoop neck. You can't see it, I'm so sorry. In the blue, I'm gonna try that on and make sure it's the right fit for me. Then I got a regular hat. I'm sure it's still gonna be too big on my little head. Yes, it is. But let's give it a try and see if it's any better. It's just like, I think my head is just really, like it covers my ears, but that's okay. Oh, I actually do really like it. That's cute. Okay, and then no pin for this event because it's a one-off thing. They did have free postcard, stationery, lovers, rejoice. But then, of course, I bought all the stickers. Where are all my stickers? There, I bought 4 because I want to use them in my memory keeping and my planner now. They have this special sticker for Aspen, and then I love this mountain one, this guy, and then this left it all in the mountain. I thought that was so cute. So instead of a pin, I got extra stickers. And then lastly, I've been eyeing these earrings for I don't know how long, too long, years. They're like handmade earrings from this company. Ooh, it's hard to read. Half-Ass Farm. That's cute. The little like emblem earrings for the event. Maybe I'll put those on. I was thinking of saving them for the end dinner. So that's the swag I got and the swag I bought. And that's everything. So exciting. Okay, well, that was fun. Now I still have like 3 hours. I didn't stay in chat that long. Like, I'm much better at social stuff, but I still like was like, I'm gonna go back to my room. But I think I might, they had little snacks and stuff, but I think I might venture out and try to get like a full meal because I need to be real good about carb loading today. This fits me much better, doesn't it? I'm still gonna wear that other hat because it's just like special. It's got my name on it now. What if we fix it up? Let's see. Let's fix it up and see if we can make it work a little bit more. And I like to, I know this is like blasphemous to some people, but I take this sticker off. Not my jam. I might put it in my planner, but I'm not keeping up. Some people like keep the sticker on. And then you can tell I'm a child of the 80s and 90s because I like curl my brim. That's a very 80s, 90s kid kind of thing. Yeah, so it's still pretty big, but that's a bit better. But I might wear it. I might wear it tomorrow. I don't know. I also have my gray one, so I have to decide what I want to do. I don't like this like pointy part. Now we're having a discussion about hats. It's just what you wanted, isn't it? But look, this gray hat, it doesn't have that pointy part. So when I put it on, it's just like a little less pointy. I don't know. Should we just save this for looks because it's embroidered with my name on it? I'll decide. I could also wear this hat tomorrow. This is also a possibility. I do like the gray one. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, maybe I should wear this hat tomorrow. Not the gray one? Maybe. We gotta curl this brim up a little bit too. This is such a like a early 90s thing to do. Tell me it's not. Tell me it's not. That works. All right, I'm gonna put all this stuff away and go grab something to eat and just kind of chill until all the schmoozy bits start in a couple hours. So, yay! I'm just passing this on the way back. I got a wrap. Got talking to a local. Apparently, I picked a really good local spot. Anyway, here's a look now that it's a little bit more open. The leaderboard there. Trust me, it's steeper in person, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. This is where like the recovery stuff is. Might take a peek in there. Yeah, exciting. And you'll be seeing my name on the board for sure. Oh my gosh, I just popped my head into the recovery tent and the massage therapist who helped me with my adductor problem at Snow Basin last year was there. I was like, I recognize you. You helped me so much. It's nice to see her. They have such good staff that comes. Yes, this is the big wrap, or the wrap from the big wrap. And this is their Caesar wrap, but it's got like feta and beans and chicken. It's so yummy. And then I got a coconut water for hydrating.
It's been so fun welcoming you guys here today. We've never done an all alumni limited edition event. And as we started bringing you through the doors and we started checking you in, everybody was putting their lanyard on and looking all the mountains that you've completed or that you've attended on the backs of your lanyards. This is a reunion, right? You know, Mark and Jesse, I have to go to you guys first and talk about the experiment that got you here to 29 on 29. You thought, okay, an elevation challenge. Is this even possible? And you guys went to a mountain in Georgia and tried it out. So tell me about that.
Well, it's a mountain that Colin knows well, Brasstown Ball, the highest point in Georgia. And we felt like we needed to test this out before we ever put it on sale. And I think it was lap 3 of 19 that Jesse said, yeah, this is a proper challenge, I'm pretty good. And we did more than that.
No, I actually said, I'm going home.
We did like 8. And we realized pretty quickly, like, we wanted a proper challenge. And hiking that many amount of vertical feet was, as our friend Jim Fisher says, frustratingly doable.
And so usually I stand up here and do mindset minutes, but you guys have all heard that plenty of times. You're alumni, you've been through this process. So I'm actually going to pivot today to more mental performance. And mental performance is more tactical, giving you specific tips, techniques, tools to use while you're out there on the mountain, especially at 9, 10, 11,000 feet.
We put this challenge out to the world, 29,000 vertical feet, climb Mount Everest. Like, who's gonna show up? Who's gonna show up in that room? Is it gonna be just me, Mark, or a couple of pals? Or is it, you know what, it doesn't matter if 100 people, 200 people, 300 people, we have to cap the event, who shows up? We realize whoever shows up to that event, those are our kind of people, right? Those are our kind of people. And here we are, this event has grown, the alumni group has grown, the family has grown, and here we are in this ballroom, in this moment, kicking off this expedition up Aspen Mountain. We're in a room full of our kind of people, the people who get it.
We're carb loading. Look, I got a turn down tonight. And because I'm special and I'm just by myself, I get 2 chocolates. I get to eat my non-existent buddy's chocolate. So we'll take it. You guys, not only did they leave out the St. Regis slippers, they left us 29 or 29 slippers. There's like a running joke in the community about how at the first trail event at Park City last year, the hotel ran out of the slippers because people's feet hurt so bad. They just were wearing the slippers to like the airport in Giles. They brought us 29 or 29 slippers. I think that's hilarious and so nice. Well, that was lovely. It was, I just grabbed a couple quick little snippets for you. I tried not to film too much of that because it's really for the people here to experience, but really fun. Always great to hear from Colleen, of course, the voice of the mountain, and Coach Chris came on and gave some really, really useful advice and words of encouragement. And then there was a founders panel. I actually am not sure I've seen all 3 of the co-founders speak at the same time. I've seen them all individually at different events over the years, but that was really fun and to see their dynamic. I don't quote me on that. But then Colin, one of the co-founders, who's a well-known professional adventurer, did the keynote, and he made an announcement about his next adventure, and that was really exciting to hear. And apparently there's like film crews from Netflix here, and they're documenting his journey, and this is going to be little snippets of this event that's going to be included in that. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I sat at a table with people I had not met before, so it was fun to meet some new people and chat about things, and dinner was really good. I was hoping the food would be good here because, to be quite frank, we usually are pretty nice places, but the food, varies the quality as it would anywhere. But I was like, oh, it's the same Regis, hopefully it's good. And it was very tasty. They usually do like a meatball / grilled chicken thing on the first night, and the meatballs were excellent, if I don't say so myself. And the garlic bread was so good, I had 2 pieces. But yeah, it was a really nice evening. And now I am going to, it's like 6:40. I'm not going to panic about going to bed. If I'm in bed by 8:30, that's kind of my goal for lights out. I would like to wake up at 4:30 to give myself about an hour to have breakfast, stretch, kind of do a little mobility work, digest, get dressed without rushing. They do offer a lovely breakfast at the hotel and all of these events and all of the venues. But I do have my own breakfast that I bring with me, and I will try to show you tomorrow how I've been eating it out of a mug. But you make do with what you've got. And just a little quiet time to like ground myself before the event. The older I get, the more time I need to like get up and running, quite literally, or not literally up and hiking in this instance. And I want to leave here for the start area at 5:30. So I think that's my plan. Everything's laid out. I'm gonna pack up my pack tonight, and then I'm gonna take a nice soak in the bath, read my book, just take it, chill to the max here. And yeah, I'm real excited. I am feeling a lot less nervous and just more excited now. So that feels like a good thing. But yeah, here we go. I will see you in the morning. Excuse me while I burp. Roll on the morning of the event. Okay, I don't know. I was trying to think of something clever. That's all I got. Okay, roll on that. Good morning. I woke up like this. Okay. It's 4:30 now. I woke up at 4:09. I was like, did I miss my alarm? I swear I do this every race day, every challenge. Not every one, but most of them. I wake up in a panic before my alarm. I'm like, oh, not early. It's okay. I'm having a real leisurely morning. So told you I'd show you my breakfast in a cup. I'm just doing the same thing that I've been eating lately. That's been really like a solid breakfast for me. So I've got Greek yogurt in here, like a nice portion of it, a full portion. And then I mix in a packet of this, and it mixes in very well. This particular protein powder, I've mixed in other protein powders in yogurt that have not mixed well, but this one mixed in well. It kind of whips it up a little bit. And this has a nice amount of protein in it too. So I'm starting out with like a full serving of protein. And then I'm just, because I only have this mug to get out of it, not a bowl, I'm just adding in my berries and granola a little bit at a time for some carbs. And I actually eat this breakfast every single day. So I've been doing it this past, this year at least, in the last, 6 months or so, for events too, for before the Disney races, before my trail event. And it just helps me feel really good before doing something. Now the event, the start line isn't for another hour and a half, so I have plenty of time to digest this. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this now, get myself dressed, and then do a little bit of mobility and warming up my lower legs, which is also a very important thing that I do before the event. It only takes like 5-10 minutes, but it's just something that I need to do for my body. Oh, excuse me, especially as I grow older. But yeah. Oh, I also found out a trick. If you have a Garmin and you wake up before, like, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, my watch won't show me the sleep stats, like won't get out of sleep until 5 a.m. unless I take it off my wrist. You take it off your wrist and it goes right to the sleep stats, and then I can just take it off. It says I got a solid 6 hours and 7 minutes of sleep, and that's like sleep. That's not just lying in bed. So I'll take that. That's pretty good for an event day. My usual is like somewhere between 7 and 9 hours. I would say mostly between 7 and 8 on the regular, but for race day when I'm excited, like if I had slept that extra 20 minutes, it would have been 6.5 solid hours. It's okay. I'm just rambling now because I'm nervous and excited, but yeah, I'm going to eat my breakfast, do my stuff, and then in an hour we'll walk over to the start line. Eee! Okay, you guys, here's my fit. This is like the starting fit. I actually have bike shorts underneath these pants. These are my lightest hiking pants. And then I've got a tank base, a wool blend, but lightweight mid, and then my lightest jacket. I have 2 other jackets in my gear check bag, as you saw. And I am going to put this on over everything. I just wanted to remember what the bib looks like, as you won't see much of the bib when all is based on that. They usually have your name at the bottom, so it's not a big deal to put the bib on over, but oh well. what can you do? It's fine. They might make me change it, but I can't like access the pockets and stuff on my vest when the bib is on over. So that's that. Anyway, it's 5:17. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go because I'm ready to go. So let's just go. Okay, good plan. There's the scene. I hope there'll be more people here already. Not yet. Woo.
How we feeling? It is 6 a.m. on a Friday, and every single one of you thought it would be a good idea to get up and hike for 36 hours. That's my kind of people. That's my kind of people. Let's take a moment, if you feel called, to put a hand on the shoulder of someone beside you. This is a gift. We get to be here. You don't have to be here. You get to be here. You've earned the right. You've earned the privilege to stand here. And what I'm most excited about is these hours might seem long when we're out here, these 36 hours, but I'll tell you what, they'll go by in an instant. But the rest of your life, you're going to be telling this story. Telling the story of how you climbed Mount Everest in Aspen, one of the most beautiful fall days we've all ever seen. You have given yourself the gift, and the gift is this. You get to meet the new you on the other side of this challenge. The person who walked here was strong enough to say, I commit to this. But what happens when we go further? When we go even further into ourselves, we go deeper into our mind, body, souls. We find out as a community what it feels like to become our best selves. Give it everything out here. I cannot wait to meet the person you are on the other side of this challenge. 5 seconds to go.
Love you. All right. Get up there, guys, one step at a time.
I'm not even on the mount yet, but sun's starting to come up. Sun's up, sun's up. Oh my, look at this. Wow. It is beautiful. Yeah, we're at A2 and the waffle people are here. I'm so excited. Yay! Man, this is ass kicking. Excuse my French. Here they are. Best station on the mountain. Dude, look at this. Whoa. It's so pretty. Oh, the sun cresting. Gorgeous. Oh. A3. There's one more aid station than I thought there was, so. Oh, that's nice. Okay, keep going. First one. Done. Hey. Ooh, excuse me. 8 more to go. We now have the bags on the racks. This is way better. Oh, I see my bag. Also, I'm gonna ditch the pants. Down to level 1. Look at that view. Oh, it's so pretty.
All right, number 1. Here she goes. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to give you a little picture while we're videoing. Perfect. Okay, number 1 is done. Working for 9 today.
I have to work on the brand a little bit.
Well, that's all right.
Lap 2. Already starting to thin out. A little more spaced out. Sun's up. Shorts, legs are out. Here we go. 1,000 feet. Another 2,000. Just on it, 2,000 feet.
Yeah.
View. 3,000 feet means almost there. I like to turn back and show you the view going down. That's the pretty one. Check this out. When the wind blows and the leaves start falling off the trees. So pretty. Somebody, they're cute. They're little pickles.
Check this one out. These are on the top.
Flare on there. Very cute.
You can see that on the
This is what the top aid station looks like. If you want to know. Lots and lots of goodies. Look at those fries. Can I get you some fries? No, thank you. I will absolutely hurl, but thank you. I want to see what's out for lunch. Got some nice looking sandwiches. Epic looking grilled cheese. And I would eat all of it if I didn't want to make it for me roll. So, you know, it's nice to look at. And of course, the smoothie bar is still open. That is what I'm counting on. I kind of want to take 2. Hey guys, just starting lap 4. I haven't been filming that much because it is really, really, really hard. Not gonna lie. Extremely steep. So they said it was 3 miles. By my watch, it's like 2.7, which are like, oh, shorter. I got to the top better. It's still 3,300 feet. So that just means it's steeper. 3,300 feet elevation gain in 2.7 miles. Means it's freaking steep. But look how beautiful it is. Wow. Really cannot beat that. So it's hard to complain. My hip, however, has been complaining. Many of you know this has been a long-term on and off problem for me. And at the base, I was actually chatting with one of the coaches about it. She was like, go into the recovery tent. And I was like, oh, I don't know. She's like, that's what it's there for. And actually, the therapist who helped me so much last year, when my adductors were spazzing out, there's a car coming. I recognized her. Her name's Jess. Fantastic woman. She just spent like, I don't know, 20 minutes on my hip and surrounding muscles, and oh, that was so good. Such a good idea. So many thanks to Coach Renee for convincing me it was worth it, and super, super duper thanks to Jess for being a wizard in the best way possible. And just enjoy this, because probably the last time I've held my hair till I get to the top. And I haven't done any gondola confessionals for you because I've been buddied up in the gondolas, and I don't want to be weird and rude and film, but I've been having such nice chats in the gondolas, so we'll take it. I'm sure there'll be gondola confessional opportunities this evening as people turn in, and depending on how my body's doing, I will not turn in. So we'll see. We'll see. Onward. It'll be dark next time I'm up here, and the weather's looking a little iffy for tomorrow, so I just thought I'd give you one other look. I mean, I'm still gonna film, but we're doing our best here. Keep going. Have I shown these flags yet? So right before you get to the 3,000 foot ascent marker, and getting closer to the top. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm so really over angle. But so my first gondola run, just finished my 4th lap. It's 6:12, and the storm's just rolling in, but it just looks like rain for now. I grabbed my pants. I'm gonna put them on while I'm in here. So I have to take my shoes off of that. And my shell and my jacket's in my bag. I'm probably gonna put that on because it's like getting real cold. But so far, I'm okay. It's a grind, it always is. And I got a couple noodles. I should do the dinner, and I can't bring myself to do it. Eating a Mediterranean dish right now, like a bureau bowl, sounds horrible. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna have this cup of noodle. I'm gonna let my heart rate come down just a little bit before I eat it, though. But yeah, I can pick you up now. So far, so good. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Hold on, let me show you what we're looking at. So, looks like real nice sunshine, and then whoa, bam! It's just like ominous. But hopefully it'll just be a quick little rain. But it's definitely getting colder. Anyway, it's been fun. Lots of little chit chats here and there with people. It's very hard talking going up this mountain because it's, like I mentioned many times right now, very, very steep. But it's still like conducive to small chats. I find myself talking to people more at the aid stations, on the gondola, I know that jazz, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put my jacket on and my pants and then have this cup of noodle and see what it's like when I get to the bottom. Well, it may be raining on top of the mountain, but it's still beautiful and sunny down here. Well, the sun's going down because it's sunset, but look, I don't know if we'll get a sunrise because of there's more rain supposed to come closer to that time, so this might be the best, you know, ambient lighting, whatever time of day. All right, almost there. Look at the moon. Whoa. Okay, I'm not sure y'all can see me, but I just finished Summit 5, it's going on 10. I got a blanket. I really don't think you can see any of this, but that's okay. And another cup of noodles. And I'm gonna reassess the base. I think I'm gonna do another one. I'm just gonna decide if I wanna sit in the workout. It's that time of day where like the board starts to go in the recovery tent with the boots on for like 10 minutes before I go. Or if I'm just gonna go back up. It's not getting easier, friends, but we keep pushing. Y'all, once again, I have no idea if you can see me, but I made it through 7 laps. It's like 6 something in the morning. I've been doing this for 24 hours. And it's just getting really, really windy. And this is why I decided to push through. I'm worried about them shutting down the gondola. So I'm gonna have a cup of noodle, kick my feet up, and try to bang out the last 2. This has been the most exhausting thing of my life. I am so tired, but we're gonna get through it. We are. Well, it's sunrise. Look at these fun cloud formations. Is that a heart? Almost. Aren't they interesting? Anyway, we'll see if the sun comes out. I thought it was supposed to be rather stormy today, but we'll see. What are these clouds? Like what? Well, it's raining, but look, a rainbow. Yay. Dude, sorry, it's bumpy. I am so gassed. The last 2 laps, I did completely on fumes. And I just got 1 more. And I've got like almost 8 hours to do it, so I know I'll do it. I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. I just like feel my eyelids closing. I have every other step. I'm so tired. This was so hard. And it still is hard. I can't hold the phone up anymore. Let's reconvene later. But I made it through 8. And now I get to do the last one. And I'm so happy I could cry. And also I don't want to do it again. But I have a smoothie. Gonna refuel as best I can. And we'll get through it. Alright, last one. I've got 6 hours to finish. Wish me luck. Last 500-foot flag. Just gotta get to the 3,000-foot flag. That'll be the last flag. If any of you watched my Whistler 29 video, remember how I got wheezy and going through the night? I think it's happened again. I'm a little wheezy. It'll be okay. Last time at 8-1. Bye. The last time going up this torturous hill. Last 1,500-foot marker. Wheezing continues. But we're gonna make it. Yeah, this hill sucks. Consider it's like, I don't know, at least twice as steep in person. It just sucks. But the view doesn't suck. I made it to 8-2, but look at the weather. Oh my gosh. Look, another rainbow. Really vibrant one. Good signs. Last time at the 2,500 meter flag. And look, storms rolled out. 8-3 and a little snow. So, yeah, a little mix of all 4 seasons. Last trek through the flags. and it's snowing and the sun is out. It's like full weather. And one last hill. We're taking it slow, but we're gonna get there in minutes. In minutes, I'll be at the finish line.
Let's go, Jen!
We knew you were gonna make it. I'm so proud of you. How you doing? My ears. Okay, you gotta get a picture here. Here? Is it on straight? It's good. Looks great. We could turn around. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, look at this. Fourth red hat special edition. Y'all, I really, really needed to use the restroom and it was closed. And that was unfortunate. But it's okay. Oh, is it open on that side? I'll be so sad. Well, it's alright. We'll get to a bathroom at the bottom. Oh, yeah, I did it. I honestly can't believe I did it. I really wasn't sure. Like, really for real. Leading up to the event, I knew I wasn't nearly conditioned enough. I'm going to talk about this all when we get back to the room later because I'm still very wheezy. But I just wanted to do one last... Oh my gosh, my bladder. I'm so sorry. I'm like so distracted. One last gondola confessional. And... Well, I didn't have to cut it short because I'm really, really happy. But I did it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And happy to be sitting. And all I have to do is bring the board and walk back to the hotel. Then I can get in the shower and lay down. Yay! Oh my gosh, people were so great. I want to remember all these things to tell you later. Note to self. Oh, it's like hailing snowing again. Talk about the amazing volunteers, especially Robin, and just the incredible coaches and the organizers and everybody. Good. Hey! I already know I'm the least cool person on the planet, but does this look less bobbleheady if I wear it backwards? Or does it look just as bobbleheady? It maybe just looks just as bobbleheady. It's fine. I'm gonna wear it that way. I'm going to the dinner. Also, apparently forgot that my face burns at 11,000 feet, even when it's not sunny. So, yay for learning lessons again and again and again. Okay, have you ever seen dessert prepared in this manner? Apparently those are churros on an umbrella. Nobody knows why. Hey guys, I just got back from the dinner. It's 9:15 and I have to go to bed and wake up so early. It's okay. Haven't packed anything. It looks like all of my stuff exploded in my room. But you know what? That's all right. We'll make it work. I've also been awake since 4 a.m. yesterday. So yeah. But look, special edition mountain, special edition metal. How cool is that? It's heavy and big. And of course you've seen the hat and all that jazz. But yeah, I am delighted about how everything went. It was really hard. It was a really great finisher rate. I think 74% summited Everest, you know, the elevation equivalent, which is on the higher range. It's usually like somewhere in like the mid to upper 60s to lower 70s. So that's awesome. It was an all alumni event, so there's people who've done this sort of thing before. But it was just incredible. I don't usually film it, but I love the awards ceremony because everybody's recognized. They have special awards for different things. And it's just a fun way to like celebrate everybody and celebrate with everybody. And they show the video I'll put a link to it, the YouTube video they make. Like immediately, I'm still always just blown away by the media team, how they put this together in like hours after the event ends. Is just incredible. But yeah, really, really nice, and to sit and chat with some friendly faces, and yeah, another 29 or 29 mountain in the bag. They're going to release the 2026 calendar very soon. If it's already released, I'll put a link to that too, in case you're interested in seeing if that appeals to you. I don't know what my plan is for next year. It will depend on the calendar and, you know, all that stuff. But I just love this community. I love it so much. All right. There was a couple things I wanted to tell you that I believe I told Instagram, but I want to tell it here too. Of course, it's an impeccably run event. It's just like you cannot get more white glove service at an endurance challenge than you can at a 29 on 29 event. It's just impeccable. And the people really care. You can tell like the staff really, really cares about, from everybody from the operations to management to all of the things. Like even merchandise and stuff. Like they all really, really care. And that makes it really, really special. And the coaches are amazing. And you know, I love Colleen, the voice of the mountain. I mean, everybody's just incredible. And the coaches really helped me a lot the last 2 days, because I was struggling a lot between the hip early yesterday and my like lungs and body giving out overnight. Like I got a lot of help from the coaches, which was wonderful. But I just honestly think the heart of the event is the volunteers. I was fortunate to be able to volunteer at Whistler a couple years ago. And if I can, like, I would love to go back and volunteer if it works out in my calendar at another event. But it's just, they're incredible. They bring so much light and joy and love to everything, and they stand out in the freezing conditions, and they just like make you feel so cared for and celebrated. There's just a handful of people I spent a little bit more time with on the volunteer side that I just wanted to shout out. Lolo and Jenny, sisters, thank you for your enthusiasm. Casey, it was so nice to talk to you. You helped me like pull myself out of my brain fog when I was deep in it in the middle of the night last night. Lisa and Robin. Now, they were so wonderful cheering on at Aid 2 and really being so helpful. But then this morning, when I was having a complete meltdown over just emotional things and feeling like I wasn't going to finish, even though I had just one lap left, Robin really took care of me, and it means so much to me. So I don't know if you'll see this, but I just wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for being my guardian angel on the mountain this year. So thank you so much. Oh yeah, everybody is just wonderful. And I'm exhausted, but feel really, really like my cup is so full. So yeah, I need to figure out a plan, like pack some stuff. I don't know, something. But just wanted to thank you for coming along on this journey with me. I know I tend to do a lot of the same things over and over, but that's how I share. That's my life, and I like what I like, you know, and some of you like to see too, and that makes it means a lot to me that you watch and you know, go on adventures with me. So thank you for being here. Okay, I need to go to bed and pack some things. But I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this very special 29 special edition Aspen event. It was incredible. The trees were magnificent, and I was talking to some of the locals who were like, this is the best foliage we've had in years and years and years. I was like, well, hot dog. How lucky are we to be here for it? And this weekend was like the actual turn. And I showed you how the leaves are already falling off the trees as of like today, from all that wind, really. But yeah, just feel really blessed. And like I said, like my cup is full. I am wishing the same for you in whatever way brings you joy, that you feel blessed and have a full cup in whatever way, you know, makes your heart happy. And in the meantime, or until I see you again, I'm wishing you happy trails, magical miles. And as always, please, please take care of yourself and be safe out there. Okay, you guys, take care. Bye.